Jim's place is lots of different sandwiches, including this grilled cheese, which we were intrigued about. So we're going to make a new twist on a grilled cheese, starting with a roasted garlic mayo. So let's show everybody how you do that.
Basically, typically what you would do is you would roast an entire bulb of garlic.
Okay.
We don't do it that way because it's really, really sloppy. So we'll peel the garlic and basically just put it in the oven with some olive oil and some salt and pepper.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll dice it, depends on what kind of mood we're in, you know, and you just put a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt and pepper.
I've got the olive oil, or you got the
I already
oil.
grabbed it for you.
I've got the salt and pepper. How long and what temperature?
Basically, if you're doing an entire bulb, what you'd want to do is you would want to do some olive oil, some salt and pepper, wrap it in aluminum foil, and probably about a half hour, 45 minutes at 375, 400 degrees, depending on your oven.
And what it does, it just sweetens it. It doesn't taste anything like the raw garlic. It's whole, yeah.
If you use raw garlic, it'll have a tendency to be like a horseradish flavor. It gets real harsh, but when you roast it, it gets nice and mellow and creamy, and it's just, it works really well with the mayonnaise.
And this is the shortcut to do it. So instead of 40 minutes, this can be done in what, 10, 15 minutes or so. So we've got some, throw this in, and we'll pull this out. And it does smell delicious. So this has been in here maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
Correct. And typically what you'll do is you'll go ahead and you'll mash that up.
Okay.
We use a food processor when we're at the restaurant.
Just to get it real like a paste.
Yes, to make it nice and creamy.
Okay.
You'll take that and put that in your mayonnaise.
And this is just regular old mayonnaise?
Just regular mayonnaise, just like you can buy Hellmann's mayonnaise.
Yep.
Just like you can buy from the grocery store.
And it's amazing what that combination of just the garlic and the mayo, and all of a sudden you've got this fancy spread, you know?
Correct. And it just makes everything just kind of meld together, and it just gives it a really nice flavor.
Do you serve this on a lot of your sandwiches, this garlic mayo?
Yes, we use the garlic mayo on the Not Your Mama's grilled cheese, and then on the hot roast beef sandwich that we serve as well.
So this is called Not Your Mama's grilled cheese. So we got our garlic mayo all set. First thing I also notice is we're not using regular sandwich bread for this.
You could.
Okay.
But you would probably want to toast it off first.
Okay.
To make sure that it would be able to hold up to the mayonnaise.
But you guys use a bun.
Yes, these are fresh made Kaiser rolls. Again, my son and my daughter are classically trained pastry chefs, so we make everything fresh in-house. So.
And this is really going to hold up. I can tell.
Yes.
It's nice and firm. So this is the garlic mayo.
Yes.
Generous amount. It looks
you just got to slather it.
Slather it.
It's really good. You just have to just kind of lay it on there. We're not shy about anything. One thing, when you stop in at the restaurant, we always tell you if you walk away hungry, it's because you didn't eat. It's not because there wasn't enough food. So.
I love that. There's nothing worse than leaving a restaurant hungry because there wasn't enough food. I won't go back, I'll tell you that much.
And then what we do is we take some sliced smoked gouda and we put that on the top. The reason that we put the gouda on the top is because when you're moving it around, the gouda will stay in place easier than the mozzarella will.
Okay, so two different cheeses, smoked gouda, and this is more of that fresh mozzarella cheese.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
We're from Wisconsin.
I hear you.
We have to have the cheese.
So this then goes into the oven.
Correct.
Open face like this.
Open face just like that until typically the smoked gouda will turn just a little bit brown.
Okay.
The fresh mozzarella will get nice and gooey.
Okay.
Which is what you want.
Okay, so let's go back to the oven and take a look and see how we're doing there. Are we where we need to be?
Good. Yep.
Okay. And of course then the bread toasts up too.
Correct. What I'll do here.
Yep.
I'll do this.
Now we're not done yet. What else is going on this?
Actually, what we do is we take we use Granny Smith apple.
Okay.
I like Granny Smith because it's tart. And to be real honest with you, I can't take credit for this. This is a recipe that was given to me by my friend Joe, and so I can't take full credit for it.
That's okay. Well,
we're
Joe,
just using it. Yes.
Thanks, Joe. We appreciate it. So we've got some sliced apple.
Yes.
That's going to give it a nice crunch.
It's nice and crunch, and it's nice and tart. You take some tomato slices, and put that on there. And then if you like a lot of spinach,
I love fresh spinach.
you just put a lot of spinach on there, and then you top it off.
Wow.
And basically, we've heard it called a vegetarian BLT. So that's what it.
We'll give it a cut here, and then the
Yes.
bun gets nice and you can hear the crunch of the bun. And again, always on the menu, Jim?
Yes, ma'am.
Lunch and
Yes,
dinner.
correct. Any time of day.
Oh my goodness gracious, that looks fantastic. So tell everybody, for people who are sitting at home dying to try your place now, how can they find you?
The easiest, if you're familiar with Green Bay, the easiest way to find us is we're behind where the old Baskin Robbins used to be.
I'm very familiar
on
with
West
that.
Mason Street.
Yeah.
Now there's a Subway in front of us.
Okay, all right.
So that's where we're located.
Kind of the strip mall there. Little things come in, great things come in little packages.
Great.
So it's
Yes, ma'am.
worth the trip to find them. Auten's Eatery, just off West Mason in Green Bay. Jim, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. We appreciate the opportunity.
You bet. We'd love to have you back again. So stop in for some great home-cooked fresh food. We'll be back to wrap things up. Stay with us.